we are going to rank The Weeknd and his records. All right. If you do not know, The Weeknd is gonna drop a new album this Friday called Dawn FM. I don't really care for the title. I wish it was just called the Dawn or just Dawn. Be a lot better. Better title. I don't like the FM part, but we'll see. Hopefully, I end up loving it. Really hope it's good. I really like what's it called? Take My Breath. I really enjoy that song, and also that one song, Moth to a Flame, which I think it's part of the album, but I'm not too sure. I enjoy that more and more I listen to it, the more and more I enjoy it. And The Weeknd is my favorite R&B artist of all time. So this is get to a point where it's gonna get a little difficult for me. It's gonna be a little difficult for me, but we can get through this. And yeah, let's just get started ranking this man's albums. Now let's start with the very beginning. House of Balloons. House of Balloons came out 2011. S tier. Easy S tier. My favorite R&B album of all time. One of my favorite, easily top 5 favorite albums of all time. I really like this album. Now, to get started, it came out 2011. Before this, one of the reasons I really like this album is that this album started a whole trend and a whole new lane for R&B that has never been heard before. Like before this, we had Usher, we had like neo type shit, like more popular R&B, more dance R&B and shit like that. So seeing like this album and this guy come out and create this project that's very depressing, very dark, very deep with his themes versus with his lyrics was like a breath of fresh air. I really like this project. S tier, one of the best albums to come out in the 2010s. Definitely one of the greatest all-time R&B albums. And I really like the sound of this album as well. I love the dark atmosphere, like I said before, but I also like how he incorporated dream pop elements into this by sampling Beach House and by sampling the Cocteau Twins as well, which he helped me introduce me to them. And I really like Beach House now, and I really like the first song and the song he sampled for the Knowing off the Cocteau Twins album, Heaven or Las Vegas. So he helped me introduce me to those two albums, which I really appreciate. Those two bands, I mean. I also like how he used his samples in this, like the Susie and the Banshees sample for Happy House, and he used that for House of Balloons. The title track is mind-blowing to this day. That beat goes so hard to this day. I really like Diaz Rock the Boat, and how he sampled that into What You Need. I really like that. And I also really like the anime sample at the end of Coming Down. And my love for this album really popped. It popped off. I thought this album, when I first heard it, was okay. The more I listened to it, I really enjoyed it. But then my love for it started going down a little bit. And then once the original came out last year in March, and it actually added the old samples back into it that wasn't in part of the original trilogy mix, my love for this album exploded even more. I never loved this album before in my life, and I'm continuing to love this album, and I have not feigned on my love for this album. So yeah, I really like this album. Favorite songs, every single song. The original mix that recently got put on streaming services really helped with the sound of it a lot more. And yeah, S tier. Easy S tier. Now, The Weeknd's second record, Thursday. Now this one, I'll be honest, it took me a while to really come along and like it. I really like this album right now where I'm at, and the more I listen to it, the more I enjoy it. But this is a high B, a very high B. I can easily see myself putting this in A tier, but for now it is very high B. Again, the original mix that he put on Spotify in July, I believe, June, July, August, one of those 3 months, put the original mix on to streaming services, and I really enjoy that too. I have a mix between the Thursday mix and this mix as well, and a couple of the songs that got better off this mix was definitely Rolling Stone definitely got better off this mix. The title track got better off this mix. The Zone got better off this mix, and the what you call it? Damn, and it was one. The Birds Part 2 got really good off this mix as well. And the reason why I didn't really like it before, and I still don't like it nearly as much as I do with House of Balloons. It is very slow and it's very like mood album. Like I can put on House of Balloons any day, anytime, any season. I can put on House of Balloons and I would love it. This one, I gotta be in a certain mood for it. I've been in a mood lately, a lot of the mood to listen to this album. So right now I can put it on anytime. But after I'm out of this mood, I feel like I probably wouldn't put this album on nearly as much as I do now. So this is the reason why I put it in B tier. And again, someone explained to me that this is his like voice album. This is an album to signify like his first one. It was a good mix between beats and his voice. This one, he was just going straight through like, okay, I can make different sounding music and my voice is God tier, which I think he did a pretty good job on here. Because I still really do and like this album. Yeah, I gave it like an 8 out of 10. This one's a 10 out of 10. This one's like an 8 out of 10, B tier. But yeah, favorite songs. Life of the Party is probably my favorite song off the album. The Birds Part 1 and Part 2 are really good. I really like Gone. And then Rolling Stone for my fifth one. I really like those songs. And I feel like I'm missing one. But, that's it. B tier. We take a drink of water, then we start. I'll cut this from the... Okay. Echoes of Silence, The Weeknd. Now, what do I think about this album? I'll give it A tier. It is definitely my second favorite out of the whole trilogy bunch, and I really like it. I don't like it nearly as much as House of Balloons, obviously, and I like it more than Thursday. But I really like the beats. I think the beats overshadow, because the House of Balloons was a good mix between beats and his voice. Thursday, he focused on the beats instead of the beats. And for this one, The Weeknd, for this one, Echoes of Silence, I can definitely see the beats being like the major focus off of this. And this album definitely has one of my favorite Weeknd songs of all time. And of course, we can start off with DD. Holy shit, this album opener is great. I don't think it's as good as High for this, but I still really enjoy this. And this song is so good, and he does such a great cover of this song that for me, I come back and listen to DD more than I do with Dirty Diana by Michael Jackson, the original. That's how good I really like this song. So that's a great, great opener. Montreal, Outside, great songs as well. But here is before where I didn't enjoy the song as much. EXO, The Host, and Initiation, I thought were... I didn't really enjoy it. I think the reason for it, because I thought Initiation was The Host, because they both transitioned to each other so perfectly well. I thought he was just going to the host part, but it wasn't. So once I figured that out and I found a new mix that he put on in December, I really enjoy this album now. I really am taking a big more liking to this album. And Same Old Song, one of my favorite Weeknd songs of all time. I really enjoy it as well. And yeah, it's a really solid project, and I really, really enjoy it. And this, even though it's like the middle of the three, and Thursday being like the worst of the three, in my opinion, even though it's still like, if another artist put this album out Thursday, it'll be like considered a classic, because that's how good Thursday is. So I just really like all of these projects as well. And that leads me to Thursday. Thursday, S tier, just because it has all three of these. Even though it has some flaws, it lacks some of the samples, definitely off House of Balloons, that definitely enhance House of Balloons listening experience. But I will say, when it comes to the songs that have a big, nice, heavy bass, I listen to the mixes off of a Trilogy a lot more than any of these original mixes, because the bass in Trilogy mixes they hit so much harder. So when it comes to the morning, the bass off the morning hits a lot harder in this one, and it makes the morning sound a lot better in this one and that than the original mix. And DD, oh my god, it sounds so good off here, and it sounds okay over here, but it's so much better off of Trilogy. So yeah, so again, S tier because it has all three of them, but I will put it S tier because it has three new songs, and I'll rank the songs. Uh, Valerie is my least favorite. Then it goes to 28, and then it goes Till Dawn. Here Comes the Sun, which is an incredible closer for Echoes of Silence, and an incredible closer overall of Trilogy. And it's one of my favorite Weeknd songs. It's definitely underrated, it's an underplayed and a definitely underrated Weeknd song. I love Till Dawn. Here Comes the Sun. 28 is also really good as well, though I don't like it as a closer nearly as much as The Knowing, but it's a nice, like, good little bonus track. And then Valerie is cool. Though I don't know if I like it more than Heaven in Las Vegas or Valerie as like the closing track. But yeah, Trilogy, S tier, and that's my reasons. Now, here comes the hard choices, people. Here comes the hard choices. Now, this album goes in B tier, but I don't know if I like it more than Thursday or not. Because Kissland has this special moment where I always enjoyed Kissland, and I definitely think it is his most underrated project. A lot more people definitely need to realize how great this album is. But it has a couple of songs I don't really care for, like Live For with Drake. Don't really care for that song. And let me see. And the closing track, Tears in the Rain. It's good. It's better than Live For, but it's a weak closing track compared to every other closing track on here. But I think I'll put it in B tier only because the highs off and above Thursday, because the highs off Kissland are a lot higher than Thursday. Thursday is more mid when it comes to the highs. It does go up, but it mostly stays in that mid section. It goes up, then it goes down a little bit, and it goes to that mid. But Kissland definitely has a high. It does drop off a little bit, and then it goes high again. And I really like the whole atmosphere and the theme of the Weeknd being in another land, and you can see that in the music videos of him being in Japan, and how he's still like a bad person, but he's like in a foreign man. He's a foreign man in a foreign land, so he's like a fish out of water story, but he's still doing the bad shit he does in Trilogy. So I really like that aspect of the whole album, and the whole aspect of that album. And Professional has an incredible opener with that first section that lasts like a minute and a half long, about him saying it's ideal, and you made enough to quit a couple years ago. That whole section is so good to me. I love it. Sometimes I just play that song for that one section right there, and I rewind it over and over and over again. And this album definitely has some of my favorite Weeknd songs. Belong to the World is mind-blowing to me, how he uses the Portishead sample of Machine Gun, and how he just crafts that beat around, and how he sings and flows throughout that whole song so effortlessly. And I love his lyrics in that song as well. And yeah, that's definitely one of my favorite Weeknd songs of all time. Like favorite. Another one that's like up there with Belong to the World is Wonderlust. I really enjoyed Wonderlust as well. I love the funkiness of it. I love how he sampled that one song, The Precious Little Diamond. And yeah, Adaption, also a really good, strong song. And Pretty, also one of my favorite songs off this record as well. And yeah, definitely underrated. I think I like it more than Thursday. Just gotta keep listening to both of these albums more and more. And yeah, that's the end for Kissland. Beauty, and here we go. Here go with his hit and what made him popular. And this is where the Weeknd fans divide. Some people like his older shit more. Some people like his newer shit more. Me, I am a Weeknd enjoyer. I'm not a trilogy fan. I'm not a After Hours fan. I'm a Weekend enjoyer. I love his shit, and this for me goes in S tier. The way how he transitions from this very dark sound to him, even though it's still dark in a lot of it, is nowhere near as dark as his other albums, but he becomes more poppy. He still does it effortlessly, and I still like and love most of the songs on here. And Real Life, the way it starts, it's up there with me with high for this. Real Life is such an incredible opener, sets up the album so perfectly well. And this is the point where his other albums do this as well, but this one's more apparent with me, is that it has a loose story to it. Like, it starts with Real Life, how he's pretty much talking to this girl, don't know if he likes her that much enough to bring her to his mother, or show her off to her mother, and it keeps going downhill, and it goes to Angel, and them breaking up, and him realizing that he loves her, but he knows that he's not good enough or good for her. So it goes to that, and I really, really enjoy that aspect. That I think he does it here, this loose story, better than any other album. Well, maybe After Hours does it a little bit better, but yeah, uh, all the songs I love. Maybe Prisoners, the one I think is great, but I don't love it. But yeah, again, all the hits on here, often incredible. The beat on Tell Your Friends is genius. Thank you, Kanye, for that. Not adaption. What's it called? The Can't Feel My Face is not the. That's not the one I'm talking about. That one is definitely a highlight. The Hills, and in between the Hills and it's not adaption. What is it? What is it? Let me look this up real quick. The Madness. There we go. Acquainted. There we go. Acquainted is a great, sexy ass song. Put that down to get the ladies, girls, panties dropping, boy. That's what that song does. I love, love, love that song to death. And also, As You Are is a great song. It's definitely underrated. As You Are, definitely an underrated song. And I really like the song with Losers with Labyrinth. I really like that song as well. And also the one with Ed Sheeran. It's really Dark Times is a really good solid song as well. And Angel is definitely one of his best closing tracks that he has ever made. It's definitely up there. And yeah, S tier, don't really have anything wrong with it. Just hit after hit, and I love this album so much. Now we get on to Starboy. Now, this is people have a love-hate relationship with these two albums. Some people love it, some people really don't like them. But for me, high A tier. I come back to this album more than Echoes of Silence, and I really, really enjoy this album. It was a time where I put this album neck and neck with Beauty Behind the Madness, but I kept going back to Beauty more than Starboy. So I put Beauty S tier. I put Starboy in high A tier, high A tier. Maybe even low S tier, but definitely high A tier. And again, just how he reinvents himself on this album, that he gets a more poppy feel to it. And the music videos, I forgot to say, the music videos, this guy is a true artist. I love the music videos in all these albums as well. But this one specifically, I like the whole vibe they have going on here by him being, the Starboy. And Starboy title track, great opener. And the even though it's a single, I still think is a great opener. It's not like I have a problem with Doo Wops and Hooligans by Bruno Mars, how Grenade is the opening track, which I think is a great song, good song, but it's not a good opening track. Starboy is a great opening track. It definitely sets up perfectly on how the album goes, how the album is going to feel, and the ride is going to take you on through it all. And just False Alarm, also great. Secrets, also love that. And then Sidewalk. Sidewalk is definitely one of my favorite songs off here. Definitely a big highlight. And that beat is so fucking good. The guitar riff, also great. And Kendrick Kendrick Lamar, the GOAT, puts in a great verse off this, and I love that this song exists and they both collabed. And I wish they collabed more. I know they have that song with Black Panther or the Black Panther soundtrack, which is great as well, but I wish they collabed a little bit more. And yeah, I just love the whole vibe. Don't dislike a single song off here. It took me a while to enjoy the songs that had the Future, that has Future on it, because I didn't really care for Future like that. But he has definitely grown on me, and then this album definitely made me love him. And it has a great closing track too, with "I Can Feel It Coming," which is fantastic. Definitely a great love song, and definitely a super happy way to end off the album. So yeah, put it in A tier. Let me take a drink of water, and then we'll go on to the last two. Here we go. Here we go, boys. My first hot take here. My Dear Melancholy, his worst project. Easily his worst project to me. It's not bad. It's just good. It's just decent. I like call my name, something like that. I barely listened to this album. I definitely probably should listen to it more, but it compared to the rest of this album, these albums is A, too short, and B, doesn't have like the snap that keeps me coming back to every single one of these other albums. So again, don't really have much to say about it since I definitely haven't listened to this album nearly as much as the others. There's a big gap between Thursday and this one and how much I listen to them. But still, I still enjoy it. You know, there's nothing like too bad about it. It just doesn't do anything excellent. Doesn't do anything great. But yeah, little short, little sweet, like 6 out of 10 album. 6 or 7 out of 10. Definitely enjoy it. And then his latest album, After Hours. Now, After Hours, this one's hard. This one's definitely hard. It has the same. I have the same thing with Kissland and Thursday. Is that I don't know if I like this more or less than Starboy. Oh, this one's hard. I might put Starboy over it because I always come back to Starboy more, but I think After Hours is more cohesive, and this is the album that definitely does tell the story the best. The story that's telling it, definitely telling it the best. Oh man. I come back to Starboy more though, but I might put this over Starboy just because it has like an actual story and is trying to be more ambitious. Well, Starboy is really ambitious as well, but trying to tell more of a cohesive story, and I think it does do well on that. So I think I'm gonna put it over Starboy right now. But again, these two are a lot closer than these two are fighting off, but I can see these changing. Those two albums will change any day of the week, you know. But not Thursday, but After Hours, his latest album, one of his best albums, and I loved it the second I heard it. Definitely has top 3 of my favorite Weeknd songs in Your Eyes. Oh my god. And probably my favorite, I might say it might be my favorite music video of all time with In Your Eyes as well. I just love that whole slasher vibe he had going on and how well he crafts it. But the song itself is so amazing and incredible. I just love the way he wrote that song, and that sax solo always makes me nut. Makes me nut every day. Every time I listen to it, I nut. And yeah, again, best story out of all of them. Doesn't have a strong opener. Definitely one of the weaker openers. I think it has a weaker opener than Kissland, honestly. And also, Until I'm Bleeding Out is not really a strong opener as well. I think that's something Starboy has definitely over it. Has a strong opening and a strong closing, but the second half of After Hours is definitely better than the second half of Starboy. And again, I love the transitions. This has the best transitions in any Weeknd album. The Faith transition into Blinding Lights is god tier. It's god tier, blows my mind every time I listen to it. And just yeah, and music videos are very well. One of the best album rollouts that I have ever seen be done in my lifetime. But yeah, it's one of a kind album. Really enjoy it. Favorite songs. Oh, I didn't say Starboy favorite songs. Favorite songs off Starboy is title track. I like Party Monster. I don't like Party Monster that much though. False Alarm, Secrets, Sidewalks, and for my fifth one, I Feel It Coming. I will say hot take. Die for You, overrated. It's still a great song, it's still a good song, but I don't see like people saying it's top three of Weeknd songs of all time. I don't see it. But yeah, that's my favorite. That for After Hours, my favorite songs are. Let me see. Let me see the title track. I don't remember it. After Hours. Oh no. After Hours. The Weeknd. Too Late is not really my hardest. Scared to Live, this SNL version that he performed live, definitely up there. Heartless, Faith, In Your Eyes, and the title track. Those are my favorites. Blinding Lights is also up there, but I think After Hours beats it over it. And it is overused a lot, but I don't listen to radio, so people saying it was played a lot doesn't really affect me that much. But yeah, that is my Weeknd album ranking to get ready for the Dawn FM, which I'm very excited for. And I hope it's great. I hope it lands at least in A tier, you know. But again, these two can switch, and these two can switch if you so please. By Dear Melancholy, you could have been better. But yeah, I don't think Weeknd has a single bad album. And for me, I don't dislike any of his songs. So hopefully the Dawn keeps that going. And yeah, if you like the video, please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, comment down below. It'll really help me out. And I appreciate y'all. And able for life.